Greetings. Welcome back. I am a vampire. Blah blah. No, just kidding. Whoa, hello. Anyways, my paladin kind of looks like that. Well, not all red and fire. That's like really badass. Whoops. That's all like red and badass. I have a more of a golden banana suit, kind of peeled. Anyways, we'll talk about that later. So, hello everyone. Welcome back to this episode. We're looking at, you know, I'm a man of transmogs. I like to sloot mog my characters. Except for this abomination. Jesus. I tend not to transmog at lower levels because I don't really care. It's lower levels. I'm gonna be replacing the gear constantly, so it doesn't really matter to me all that much. Transmog or glam, if you play Final Fantasy, is more of my end game. That's my end game. My end game is how badass or sexy badass can I make my character look, you know? Because nothing beats a badass sexy character to me. Like, that's what I'm talking about. That's what gets the juices flowing. But anyways, how's everyone doing today? We're in high spirits today, and we're gonna keep it that way for the rest of this series. We're level 24, almost 25. 25 means we get a brand new talent, and that's what we're shooting for. We should get there soon. We'll get there in this episode. Really good. Probably do a couple more after that. Quite a few. I record a lot of these back to back, so sometimes some questions will go unseen, sometimes they won't. I tend not to I tend to upload them and see if I get any comments and stuff like that. Again, I'm always looking for feedback on sound, anything like that. If there's anything you have a thought of or an idea, please let me know. So welcome. I hope everyone's having a good day. I hope you're enjoying your lunch, dinner, breakfast, whatever you eat. You know, do you even eat food? Are you a robot? You know, beep bop boop. Fellow humans. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing good. I hope you had some good laughs. Last episode we talked about League of Legends and how much the game has changed and how much I don't really care for it anymore, and how they took an entire champ passive and made it into the whole game itself, which Riot likes to do, you know. So does Blizzard. But you know, it's okay. Let's what should we talk about today? Let's see. Let's talk about Cyberpunk. Like, I know I've kind of gone up and down about Cyberpunk, but I kind of want to. I'm kind of feeling it. Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, I like this thing. My God. My God. I've become a monster. I've become Diablo. What kind of candy did I get? I got some. I'm gonna eat the candy. Nom. And then give myself a nice shiny smile.
King's honor, friend.
Mind's eye. Oh, I get some new gloves. Cool. Okay. Hello. Why is she dancing? Okay.
May your days be long and your hardships few.
And then this guy. Hello, Worgen.
I got a bad
Hey, the hero card pulled. Oh. Okay. And then this takes me to Cape of Stranglethorn. I'll have to remember that quest for later on. Exploring Gnomergon. That's a dungeon, right?
Keep your chin up, eh?
I think that's a dungeon. Do I do dungeons? Do I do dungeons in this video? Or do we only level up via the world? Like, didn't they rework Gnomergon a long time ago? Like, do we do dungeon? Like, the ultimate question. We have a quest for it, right? It's going to be a lot of experience. Should we do a dungeon? Like, I can do the Headless Horseman, apparently. Oh, where is it? Gnomergon? Like, should we do this? Or, like, do we just, like, chill out in the world and just, like, level? No, I'll leave it up to you guys. Well, yeah, I'll do it this time around, and I'll leave it up to you guys for the the next time we level, if we should do dungeons or we should ignore those quests and just you know, skip them outright, right? Okay. Ow. You need to stop, Mr. Tiger. Ow. Okay. Okay. Gonna just stealth here. Yeah. What? Hello, how did you see me? I was stealth. Well, I'm gonna bite. Kitty gonna scratch. Wow. Hey, that guy's... Get out of here. That guy's picking herbs. Good for him. It's one of those things like, should I do the dungeon? Should I not do the dungeon? Would the dungeon queue even go off? Like, that's the thing, right? What if the dungeon queues procs at like the 30-minute mark, right? And it's like, well, all right, well, I guess the next video will be me doing a dungeon. And I haven't done Gnome Rigon in like a long time, so... And I'm pretty sure they changed it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they changed it, right? Like, I don't remember if they changed it. I thought they changed it. I thought it was reworked like a couple expansions ago. Or something like that. One of those things I can't remember. It might have been in BFA when they reworked it. But who knows? I'll sneak up on this guy. I'm the stalker now. Bam. Oh, well, crap. Well, this is a fine pickle. Better scattle. Yum. I should really try that other talent where Ferocious Bite does like 20% more damage. But I feel like having Blood Scent makes Tiger Fury's reset better, and it kind of makes the combat flow better, especially in leveling. I'm not quite sure. It's just one of those things. Not quite sure. You know, what do you guys think? Like, should I go Blood Scent or should I go Blood Scent? Or should I go... I can't open up talents while you're in combat. Interface action failed because of an add-on. There we go. Or should I go like Sabertooth? Or I could go Lunar Inspiration. Oh, there's a... Oh, it looks like he came from the other way. Well, ain't that a bunch of poo? Damn. He slaughtered all of them. That sucks. Let's go ahead. I think there's more over on the other side there. Gonna flip past these guys. Hey, you guys. What are you guys doing over there? And we're gonna activate the deer. Yeah, so it's one of those questions, right? Do I do dungeons as I get them, or do I ignore them? I'll leave it up to you guys for the next leveling series that we go by, whether I should do dungeons or not and just like skip them and only just level in the world, right? It's you know, it's one of those things, right? It's like what should I do? Like, is it worth it? Do I skip dungeons? Do I do dungeons? Does anyone even do dungeons? Like, you know, like, I don't know. Like, does anyone specifically queue for Gnome Rigon? I'm sure if I queued for like a random dungeon, I would totally get it like instantly. Like, if not almost, but I am a DPS and I am queuing directly for Gnome Rigon, so you know, it's not like I've been like leveling up in my alternate jobs in Final Fantasy, and it's just like it goes so fast. Like, queue times are so good. Like, even as like a DPS, I maybe wait 8 to 9 minutes, which is great. Like, that's better than like 20 plus minutes, right? Like, sometimes you do go to wait 20 plus minutes. It just depends on the time of night, right? Like, if you're queuing at like 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 p.m., it seems like it's pretty good. Afternoon's pretty good. Evening's great. But if you're queuing at like 12 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., like real early in the morning or real early at night, sometimes you just don't find people, and it takes that's when it takes 30 plus minutes. Even as like a tank or a healer, it's like, wow, okay, it's like no one queuing because everyone's asleep. Final Fantasy is a game of casuals, and I play it very casually. That's why I feel like I don't know if I'll ever like burn out from that game. I mean, I play it so casually. It looks like just a few months. I played it like every day, and I've been really grinding it out. Like I've done a lot of stuff in that game that like I've always wanted to get done. Like I got my Heaven Sword relic weapon for my Dark Knight, which looks awesome. It's like this cool, like, it's this very edgy sword, and obviously Dark Knights are very edgy. And I'm trying to finish leveling that. I need like 2 more levels. I can get that done. I could do that on a stream. And then I gotta finish Paladin. And then I'd like to get 1 more relic weapon for level 80 relics for like a magic job. And then after that, it's like what do I do? Like I also probably at some point would like to finish the Southern Front. Like I've finished the story, but I think there's like max levels like 15 and I'm like 12. But I think I might go for that in another stream, just like grind it out and you know, like grind it out and like go for that, get that done with. So then that way when the part 2 of the Southern Front comes out in 5.4 in like December, I will be able to continue on and be on par with everyone else and not be like left behind, which will suck. Because I started doing Eureka right before the Southern Front came out, and it was like, I mean, obviously it's been changed to where it's been like I originally tried to do Eureka when like it originally came, or not when it originally came out, but like a few months after it had come out, and I couldn't get into it, and it felt like there was nobody around to help or anything like that because everyone else was off, and I think a new zone had just come out and not very many people were doing like low end leveling, and I couldn't really get into any groups. So I was like, you know what, it's only a relic weapon, it doesn't really matter. I don't even know which one I would grind for anyways. So I just kind of skipped it, and I just got the augmented weapon from the hey, now we get wild char. I like this one because you can do this and you can do a cat pounce, which I really like. The next one is level 30. Okay, I'm gonna slip on by. This is what I like about stealth classes. So you can just like kind of sneak your way in here and no one can stop you. I think it's like the one thing Blizzard does right. Like stealth classes. Even like Final Fantasy has like ninja, which is like somewhat stealth, but like not really stealth, you know. But I mean, the stealth does fit kind of into like the opener, which is awesome because like you could, you know, like at least in Final Fantasy, every ability does something. There's like a few abilities in that game where you don't hit much, like we're like, I just try to interrupt. I get my interrupted level. You know, there's like every class is like a nice defying rotation or like priority system and stuff like that. Like I play Samurai and raiding content, and there's like a loop system where you do a loop, right? You repeat your rotation, right? You do like your opener and you do like all your big damage abilities, and then you wait a minute and then you repeat that loop, right? So you have your like your opening phase, your cooldown phase, and then you have your filler phase, and then you have your call it the reset phase, and then you have your cooldown phase, and you repeat that process over and over and over. You have it's burst, excuse me. It's not reset, it's burst phase. Like you have your opener, which is obviously your opener. You do a lot of damage. You know, you get your 3 Ken, you just pop off. It's amazing, and that's why I like it. It's complicated, but yeah, it can also be very simplistic. Once you learn it and understand it, it's great. And I know people are like, oh, 2.5 second GCD. The Samurai has a 2.14 second GCD, still 2 second GCD. Compared to, you know, WoW's 1.5 GCD, right? Their recast is 1.5. They don't put in their tooltips because they're, you know, they dumb down WoW for the people who can't read. Well, they don't put the recast timers in the, but it's about 1 second, right? Yeah, it's about 1 second. I saw if you do it like this, yeah, it's like 1 second. Their recast timers are like 1 second, 1.5, something like that. Which, hey, is fine. Like, that's not bad. Like, it's been like that for years. And like Final Fantasy did something different. They were like, yeah, we're gonna do, but their 2.5 second GCD is also because of ping and animations and stuff like that. It's, you know.
Ain't you a chipper looking one? That's enough gabbing for me today.
That's enough gabbing for me today. Whoops. No, I don't want to make this my
King's
fort.
honor, friend.
So, yeah.
Be careful.
Got my gloves.
May the light
There you
embrace
go. Mind vision ritual. Put on those gloves. I'm ready.
Safe journey.
But yeah, so, you know, it's... I think... Ooh. I've gone inside that, man. Oh, God. I am in first person. Oh, man. Oh, my bags need to be cleaned up. Yeah, think about, like, the raptor have his bag up. He's like, man, my bags are so full. What was that? Oh, nothing. Good to be home. But yeah, you know, it's stretching. I'm sorry, I'm stretching mid video. I usually stretch between, but I have to watch this vision thing go on here. Oh, that guy is like in my face. He's like, hello there. But yeah, and I actually honestly right now I enjoy Final Fantasy's combat and gameplay classes and jobs better than WoW, because like WoW is just, it's all Swiss cheese until you get your borrowed power, and it's like, this is boring. Even then when you get borrowed power, it's still like pretty boring and like stuff like that. It's like, nah man, y'all need to go to the drawing board. Forget about that worthless. Good. I am worthless. Thank you for shaming me. Even the game knows it. I'm messing with my stuff here. Okay. I had to reposition.
The Naru have not
Okay.
forgotten us.
Okay. Big brain. Oh, I gotta go get someone's big ass brain. All right, I can do that.
Dionysaka.
And I probably got some more quests to probably kill a few people,
Honored, I'm sure.
as you do.
Alrighty then.
Oh, Death Knight, what's it like to be 33? You've never been 33 before. Well,
Which Loa do you bargain with?
I bargain with the Loa of Death.
Give my regards to the throne.
I bargain with the Loa of Death. Baswamdi? Yes. Hey, I love Baswamdi, man. He's my friend. Me and Baswamdi are cool. We hang out all the time. And he makes sure I don't go to the jailer's hellhole known as the Maw. LOL. And crunch. Oh, I didn't crit. Hey, he's running. He's on the move. He's on the move. He's on the move. And he's dead. Nice. Dude, how much longer do you think this queue's going to be? We're 13 minutes in. We're 18 minutes into the recording. It's going to be one of those things where I'm going to have to like stop, wait for the dungeon to pop, and then do the recording. Because that dungeon could take at least probably 30 minutes. You know? It is Nomergon after all. It ain't no short dungeon. Or they might have shortened it. I can't remember if they reworked it or not. I think they did. Didn't they? I remember them reworking it. That's what I kind of want to find out. Like, I'm like generally very curious if they like reworked it or not. Wow, you were gonna heal, but then you suddenly were like, oh, he put a healing word down. It was like, wow, you were gonna heal, and then you suddenly died. he just suddenly died. So yeah, Nomergon reworked, blah 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 blah. But yeah, so it's just one of those things, you know. Just one of those days. Let's see, what else is there to talk about? I can't remember other things I already talked about, but oh man. You know. Yeah, WoW classes and Final Fantasy classes. I have more fun with the Final Fantasy classes than I do with the WoW classes, which sucks because it's always been the other way around for me. I've always enjoyed the WoW classes more. But as Blizzard introduced it, borrow power and all that kind of stuff, and Final Fantasy actually takes the time to, you know, work on their game and have the resources dedicated to making a game where I don't think Blizzard has very many resources anymore towards their games. I feel like Activision is just trying to suck it all up and you know, move in and tinfoil hat theories, blah 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 kind of thing. It's just like you know, it's just that it's just tinfoil hat theory, right? But it's somewhat noticeable, right? You can kind of see it in like when the France division of Blizzard got shut down and they laid off all those people, and some of them were being moved to the London branch to an Activision headquarters. So it was clearly obvious that Activision is somewhat downsizing Blizzard so they could take over and, you know, just probably become just Activision, because I'm sure Blizzard is probably hurting them because Blizzard has done some real sketchy stuff lately. So that's a fire. That's a fire. Hello, Witch Doctor. You know, there's some like real sketchy stuff and like stuff like that. Yep. Okay, that guy's gonna die from bleeds. Yes, he did. He died from bleed. So, you know, starting to get kind of rough. Where you going? It's starting to turn into classic WoW where I gotta stop like every 5 minutes to heal. I guess it's not like classic WoW where I gotta stop every 5 minutes to heal. It's like I have to stop every 5 minutes to heal, drink water, and oh, that's another change. That's right, another change they made in this game. I just remembered it. The water change where you drink water, you ramp up faster. It's like what's the point of that? What if a healer wants to drop, take a couple sips, and the tank wants to keep pulling? What's wrong with that? Nothing. You're like. I feel like what they're trying to do right now is they're trying to balance their game around a competitive nature, and then they add borrowed power, and it's like, no, like this is why you need to have complete classes. Like if you want to make a competitive like WoW esports scene, you need to not have borrowed power. Like borrowed power hurts the game already by being borrowed power. Like you can have borrowed power in zones and stuff like that, but like outside of that, the classes need to be fully completed. It's like, yeah. It's like kind of considered like how Covenant borrowed power is right now. Kind of consider it what it was like in Warlords, right? When you went to a new zone, you got to pick the power that you wanted, and you just got to use that for that zone. But then again, it never did go out in the world in Warlords. You just lived in your garrison. It was like Blizzard focused all their resources on the garrison, and it was like, oh, right. You know, it's like there's a world outside Warlords, but there's no point of going out there because you had no point. Like there were no dailies, there were no factions to Ryan rep with and stuff like that. It was like, what was the point of going out in the world? Like you just lived in your garrison, right? This was back when factions didn't give you gear or anything like that, and even then, like gear from factions got out-geared very quickly, and nowadays it still gets out-geared very quickly. And you know, it's like, because by the time you get revered or exalted with a faction, you know, whenever you get, I almost joined that guild for some reason. Guilds don't matter. Oh, okay. I need 5 more of you anyways. And you know, and it's like that's another thing, like guilds don't matter either. It's like, what's the point of having guilds? Like it's like to be social, it's like no one's social in like MMOs anymore, which really sucks. And you know, I sometimes try to be social, but right there I didn't want to join a guild. I'm not gonna play this character like outside of like you know, outside of leveling. Like it's like this is just a character for like a series on YouTube, and like that's like it. And this guy, there we go. Like it's, you know, it's like for a series on YouTube. Like why would I join a guild? Like if there was like an EXP buff from guilds, I'd honestly try to just get into mine, but it doesn't really matter to me. and stuff like that. So that's good. We've been going. We're about 2 hours in. All right, that's not too bad. And keep going. I think though, although tonight's plan is some nice mythic N'Zoth kill. Like hopefully Blizzard has fixed their their server issues and stuff like that by now. But I've been playing so far all afternoon. Not any issues. No lag, no like ups and downs. Like none of that kind of stuff. So I think we're good. I think Raid's gonna go just fine tonight. You can come to twitch.tv/flyinggaming. Well, I say that as this episode won't be up for a couple days, so I need to extinguish more brazzers. Brazzers. I miss that meme, man. When you just see some like weird shit and you're like, brazzers. You're like, yes. Or like, you know. Alright, we did that. Now we just need to get Bardock's big brain. And that's it. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that healing ward. Chew. Excuse me. Bless me. Bless me, Father, for I have sneezed. Bless you, my son. Thank you. Bless me, Father, for I. I'm definitely, if I get the dungeon queue, I'm definitely gonna have to like end the video real quick and just like, oh, scramble. Because it's 26 minutes in. I'd hate to have like, yeah. Okay, so, and here, oh, I unstealth for some reason. You know, that's the one thing about this skin, like that's the one thing about this skin. Could you like not cast any abilities? I don't have my interrupt yet, so I can't interrupt you. So you can just free cast all day, and I'll just sit here and auto attack. It's what I do as a feral druid. And munch. Your big brain couldn't predict that now, could you? You weren't Twitch chat, right? That's what Twitch chat does. Twitch chat is like the best predictors. They're like, whoa, watch me predict this, watch me predict that, you know? Twitch chat is they're all ultimate gamers. They're all pro players. Twitch chat is above pro players. They're like ultimate gamers. They always know when someone's gonna do something. One guy would have went left and not right. And he would have got like 20 kills and made like the sweetest montage ever. I love Twitch chat, man. It's great stuff. It can make you laugh sometimes, and sometimes you're just like, man, y'all need to chill out. So, you know. Alright. Well, we come to the end of this video. We turn these quests in.
Very good.
And get a nice new video. Refreshed and going. I guess we get to become the little raptor again. Definitely gonna pick up that cloak.
Seek the path of the light.
Not quite yet, Drain Eye Lady. What's up?
They say you have the heir of the throne? Zandalar forever.
Oh, he is from Zandalar. So, I'm from Kelturus. I have... My character looks just so great. I wonder how much I'm going to be waiting for this dungeon. Let me see. I think I have Skull Bash, so now Skull Bash goes here. Hee, I have Skull Bash. Yeah, I can interrupt. I can do interruptions now. I don't think, no, Feral can't wave. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to hang out. I wonder where the core board wants me to go. Blasted Lands, Tenaris, Netherstorm. Oh! Uh-oh. Okay. Do this quickly. Thank you everyone for watching. Bye.